Mm. Yeah, so I can fuck with some people on here. I want fuck. Shit is ridiculous. Okay. Doo. Here it comes. It open. Okay, you know your door. Okay. Bathroom, shower. No. Alright. Wait, Hey, here. Good.
There is only war. You're conscious for men sinning, no larger than a single grain of malt, ever. Never, ever. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained with... An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more ex-love, ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Do you really? You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Somewhere in the sore, bloated like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks. The stench of liquor rises from your mouth. A fiery streak penetrates.
Somehow, you know. You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door. The whirling in rag. This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie. You reach out to grab the tie. But what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain. This is bad. For quite a still ongoing. Finally, the pressure recedes. You know what you should do. Do it. If you want to die. The blades come squeaking to a halt. You swoop up. What you have in your hand is a mirror and a bent and broken sink. Was this not? Probably not. Hot water sprays from the... Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face as you abort. You clearly have not thought this through. Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it. Where to even begin? It's not. Look, it's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your... Behold. You have no idea who this thing is. Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an... Please stop. It's horrible. Oh my God, what does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to come? You should check yourself for a pulse. You find no sign of life on your swollen neck. However, putting your hand on your chest reveals an irregular heartbeat. You appear to be... It belongs in the new. The third, things were good. Forever shot. If it doesn't rhyme, out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open air, what do you... It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will... It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression. The window stands. The morning light hurts your eyes. A fine wet, more like some. It is to the sing. Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have the cool wind.
Hello, officer.
The young woman, her eyes are brown, and her face, a silver jumpsuit falls off her like scaled armor. Spark.
No.
The young woman shakes her head. Officer could be an artistic statement. You're already prone to those.
No. You're a police officer, sir. I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time. You've been here for 3 days. On official police business. I couldn't say that. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something.
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
She nods.
There's a mercenary out back. He's been hanged. The body has been there for a week now. The locals probably got tired of it and called the cops. I didn't mean to overwhelm you with information. You seem a bit lost, officer. Could it be because of the drinking?
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired. The words have already left your mouth.
What was that? That's not even how words are used. Come on, man. Freddie, please. One more time. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words a million times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Yes. You're in a hostel, sir. We are in Revachol.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation.
You sure look like you're from Revachol. Revachol.
Her accent suggests she is not from around here. She's from Aranier.
It's 51. The current century? Centuries don't have numbers. They have names. And civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir. You're right. There is nothing funny about civilization. There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music. I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here. Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them.
Oh, that. Yeah. Whoa. The less said about OO, the better.
OO were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on. I don't know about that. At around 2 o'clock, disco stopped, and there was a change of pace. A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it. That it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now, it was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
You alright?
Then you started screaming and trashed the place. No, it didn't sound like there was a fight. It sounded like someone was trashing their room. A window was smashed. A tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out. There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5. There was the usual I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people's... Yeah? Glad to have been of assistance.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, like two baby crocodiles. Good, they're balanced, comfy. The door is closed. There is no answer. You hear the shower beep. This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside. Still no answer. You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul. Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside, through a PA system, by other people. Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes. You should sing the sad, slow song you were listening to last night. Thought it was obvious. Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one. You have to find out how the song goes first, though. Maybe a tape of something appropriate would help.
I guess that was it. Yeah, I might play some Destiny. Go far for some damn guns.
Everything is cool between you and this guy. He's a big fan. Make some small talk. A competent work of taxi. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used. This is the great. The small steel tag says as much. The great.
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a
That period of my life is over. I have 3 cafeterias to manage. She just...
His eyes dart from...
So now you're recording. No, I'm...
He's very animated all...
That period of my life is...
Trying to call this guy a bitch again. That was funny as hell.
As you are on the sleeve of his bomber jacket,
hello,
you realize he's waiting for your name. Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
Big gun
very
noise.
well, officer. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday.
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews? Good. But even if you haven't, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree? Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree? Completely. Does that mean you took the body down from the tree? Sure. But it... So, the body where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner. I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body after you.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
You mean you don't have a badge? Oh, if you didn't have your badge, then that would be very bad. You would need to report it on my shortwave. But since you do have it, we can go straight to the task at hand.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever, by
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer. And have you found anyone to be sweet to? You rascal. I'm too old for you, and you must forgive me.
Shit is
Getting
stupid.
so scatterbrained, I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena.
This Lena is wacky enough for the Motley Crew. Hire her on the spot.
Wait.
Whatever do you mean? Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree. I can assure you with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie. Thank you, but perhaps another time. Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad. Oh my. You know where we are, right? That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located? We're in the city of Revachol, dear. But no, much has changed. Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes? Perhaps, dear. Perhaps. But for now, it's just the spring of 51.
The lieutenant studies here. Rubbing, I'm beginning to suspect that you might indeed be completely adrift in this reality, thinks the lieutenant. How can it be that bad? Never mind. We're in this now.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Oh shit. I'll go with this one. Fuck it.
No, nothing like that, dear. Revachol is a zone of control, led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own, certainly not one who's horseback. Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. It has something to do with everything. A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to... Of course, sweetie, I really don't know how to explain it better. You didn't do too well, dear. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality, in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. Someone more educated and sweeping.
No. I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe?
That's a good point. This doesn't look like Rich Central.
Yes, dear.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
No, dear. I'm not quite that old. Although I was injured in the line of duty. Nothing so extravagant, dear. Though I was a training and development manager at a rapidly expanding mail order. You'd think it would be a safe job, but I was lucky. That's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. Of course, dear.
Let's go call this guy a bitch.
Mr.
Yes?
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
I can go this one, or I can go this way. The second one is stupid too. Lord, I just want to be an asshole. I'm gonna go with this one.
What is this? A joke to you? Is this what you get when you call the police now? This guy? We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the...
No, I only just got here.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact...
This sounds like something you can use.
You said you just got here. From where?
What? Of my...
But you still know your...
Yes, I know where something...
I didn't imply that.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions. His face expresses profound doubt in your having this. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him.
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there. That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then, to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really...
This man means the heavy cavalry of the innocents Franco Negro. Sweet...
I don't know who killed him.
This is it. He said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they, if he doesn't know?
Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching. The locals, the customers,
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her. I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbor company, I hear. What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him. What are you, crazy?
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook.
Haven't you asked me that already? What is it with you and this woman? She has nothing to do with this. Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Thank you.
Is it? Because I thought you were supposed to be investigating the lynching, not my employer conduct. Good for you. Was there something else?
Let's go.
Oh, I couldn't call them bitches now. Now I'm mad. Damn, I play Destiny. I don't want to go. Damn it, though. That's the thing.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
It's even, so if I do it, I might lose. I should say I don't owe you shit.
Oh, you don't owe me shit. Well, officer, you're right. You don't owe me shit, you owe me money.
We do not need to assert ourselves here. We only need instructions from him. This is the proprietor, remember? But you see, he didn't.
You got me a fucktard.
You know,
Whatever.
I get this all the time. Some hobo comes in here, or some backpacking arsehole off the boat. The next day, when they can't make their fees, they get aggressive. You can't arrest me. I haven't done anything.
The words leave your mouth as if walking up the stairs. Everything is going fine until you reach the end and take one step too many.
Oh, fucking wheelchair, bitch.
Oh, so apparently I'm a bitch now. Okay, I'll be the bitch, and you'll be the broke cop who owes me money. And no one will arrest anyone because that's insane. How's that?
Sir, leash in your tongue. Officer, you need to contact your station. Ask your people for assistance with the money you owe this place. There is a shortwave radio in my...
I'm sorry, but I can't let him stay here if he doesn't pay. He's 3 days on the slip. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, he'll have to work this from home.
Okay. Let's go.
Good luck.
By the way, where is home? But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for up in time or space. That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money. You can try.
Dude, you in the way, broke ass. I guess I can't go in there. Alright.
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the sentiment.
Alright, I'm done being an asshole. I don't think so. That shit crazy. Let's see about this damn body.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up if...
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
The smell is repulsive.
This is very retarded.
Too late. It's impossible to keep in. Your body curls and pushes it out. Burst until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid. The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool.
Keep it. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. There is Frit nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. There's a green hawk.
Pretty.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check.
There he still is, looking. Inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. Because it's nice and orderly, well-laid pallets, rhythmic pattern, calms your mind. It's nothing. Glad you asked.
Yeah, my play Destiny. Actually try to get
this trash container. The body is downwind from here. The body is down.
We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or we might want...
The body is down.
Yeah, I'm about to get on Destiny. Switch game.